Welcome back, folks, to the latest vlog. It is now November, and we're really into winter tactics now. Temperatures have plummeted. We've had a few frosts over the last couple of weeks. One night there dropped down to nearly -3, so that has really dropped the water temperature. Fishing's become rather difficult, rather unpredictable. So we're down for a day session today. We're on peg 2, which I don't think we've actually done a session on here in any of the vlogs. It's a nice peg. You can see it's sort of in on its own here on a wee point. For those of you who don't know the fishery, nice and comfortable, loads of room on it for bivvies. It's actually joined to peg 3 as well here, through this little path. We can sort of fish it as a double if you wished. Nice picnic table here too, for you to have your fry ups in the mornings. We'll say a nice peg, nice and comfortable. But what have we been up to? Well, didn't fish last week at all. Last week was Halloween. Kids were off school and there was bits and pieces to be done at the fishery, and okay, our Chloe was off, so she's down giving me a little bit of help. We started to trim down the lakes. We got the stock pond done at the start of the week, and then we got willow done later in the week, over here. So where are we there? Willow's been all trimmed down. You can't really see it from here, but I'll just show you later on. So we do that every winter. One reason is that it grows back quicker in the springtime. All your vegetation and all the reeds come back fresher and quicker. They get up through the growth. They don't have to get up through all that dead stuff from the year before. So one, it looks better, and two, predation. Winter times when you're going to get the biggest risk of otters, cormorants, etc. Although we're fenced, nothing's foolproof with otters, that's for sure. So with the lake trimmed down, say we'll be doing the main lake, we'll do the island, we'll do everything. Everything will be trimmed down in the next, say with those two done, this one will be done in the next sort of week or so. We'll get a spell to get it done, and it'll all be able to see what's going on. It means nothing's anywhere to hide. We can see what's happening. If we do have an issue, we can deal with it. But it's looking good. The rods are out. We have one rod off the corner of the island on the Laurel. This area has produced a few fish over the last couple of weeks. And the other rod is down this margin over here, just up from the aerator. So one of them's on the left hand rod at the island is just on a bottom bait, a little PVA bag of our maize and pellet mix. On the other rod is same wee PVA bag of the maize and pellet, and a dumbbell to sort of match that maize, I suppose, to try that and see how that goes. Little mix there that we'll be using, the maize and the pellet. That's it. We'll do that in the shop. That's what we're feeding this time of year. Not feeding very much now. Now that water temperature's dropped down, it was, last we checked, it was sort of 7.5 degrees. And I'd only be feeding maybe once or twice a week, just to keep those fish active, keep them moving. But little PVA bags. What do you think, Susie? You like those? Yeah, Susie likes it too. So wee PVA bags of the pellet and the maize. You could put a couple of oilies in there too if you wish, crush them up. And just a little nugget of foam. Again, just give a wee visual that you know everything's landed nicely and it's sitting in the right place. You're not getting your nose in there with you looking at PVA bags, won't you? Then they'll be useless. Silly dog. But got ourselves a new chair this week too. That's the Nash moonchair. Spotted it online. I've been looking at these for ages. And actually, come on, it was reduced from 100 and something pound. I can't remember how much they were originally to 60 something. So I just thought when it was down like that I would get it. Very, very comfortable. That's one thing with the winter time, you've got to be comfortable. That's one of the reasons I got it. I was doing day sessions. I'll say you've got to be comfy on the bank. You're sitting for long periods of time. Really, this time of year you're fishing for a bite. What do you think of it, Susie? Is it any good? I think Susie likes it too. Oh, Susie's scared of that. I wonder why you come back. You know, there's food in there, don't you? But no, so you got to be comfortable. The other thing in the winter time is layering up on your clothing. You gotta be warm and comfortable. There's no point fishing in the winter if you're gonna be miserable and sitting there cold and shivering and wet and damp. You've gotta be, you gotta have the right clothing on. I say, keep them warm. I have my hat on as normal. Always wear my hat. Hoodie, t-shirt, a pair of waterproof trousers on, and fleece line boots. Say, just layered up. It's not too bad at the moment today. Now there's a wee bit of a mild spell the last couple of days, but when you get into those frosty mornings and stuff, it's no fun sitting there cold. So get yourself kitted out. Don't be arriving down in a pair of white trainers and getting your feet wet, and then you're just say you're miserable. You don't enjoy it, and it definitely affects your fishing, affects your confidence. But it's looking good. We shall see what the morning produces. There's been a couple of fishes showed in the last sort of 20 minutes over along that margin there, just up from the aerator there. But we shall see what comes of it. See what it produces. And I shall chat to you in a bit. Well, there's the first fish of the session. Certainly not the biggest carp in the world, but hey, when they look like that, they don't need to be. Absolutely cracking looking wee mare. Lovely scaly one. You can imagine that when it's hitting 20 pound, going to be an absolute cracker. But we'll slip this one straight back. I'll show you that rig. Yeah, that was a cracking looking wee mare. We did change over from the yellow dumbbell to the white. Yellow hadn't produced for a couple of hours, so we put on a white. It's a milky malt from DNA Baits, just a large wafter dumbbell. But so I don't change much in the winter. The rig's exactly the same, size 6 bank tackle, slip D rig with a wee kicker. Again 6 inches, fish just with inline and about 2 foot of tubing, just to protect the scales in the fish. But I say nothing else has changed. Maybe in the depths of winter here, when we get into the really cold weather, I will drop the hook size a little bit, probably down to a size 8 or something. But at the moment we'll stick with the 6s. But that's what done the damage. I say that's just in conjunction with one of the little eBay bags that I showed you. We're just nicking that onto the hook, and that's just to give that wee bit of a traction, wee bit of feed. But that's what worked this morning. But we'll go get this one back out again and see if we can't get another bite. Take a wee walk down here to let you see what we've done to the stock pond, what we were talking about earlier. Peg 3, actually widened it out earlier in the season as well, give a little bit more room for bivvies, etc. There's this little grass bit here as well for you to put your mat on. As you can see, we've willow all trimmed back, with the wildflower all cut down too. It's all tidied up for the winter. Again, it'll all grow back in the springtime. But it's looking good. See, all nicely trimmed back. Reeds is all cut back. So if we do have any issues, any predation issues or anything like that, you're going to see straight away what's going on. Nowhere for anything to hide. So it looks a bit bare in the winter time, but it pays off in the spring. Again, all that new growth will get straight up through that marginal, rather than struggling to get up through the old stuff. As I say, the bay and leg here I'll be getting done at some point this week. hopefully. If not, next week we'll get all these reed beds trimmed down, tidied up. But you can see how it comes back every year, and it actually comes back thicker and sort of better cover. Right, we'll go see if we can't get any more fish for the afternoon. There's fish number 2 of the session. Lovely scaly mare, and almost a fully scaled. Not quite, but not far away. Absolute cracking looking fish. Shad fish getting on 8 pound on it. I've had a photograph, so I'll just slip her straight back. There she goes. That's another nice one. That also came in that wee milky malt. Pop up again. Again over towards the far margin where I was showing you earlier. I was actually casting just up from there later. I've actually moved it to this patch of reeds because I did see a couple of fish topping in that area, so don't really want to go much further than that. Obviously if there was anyone fishing over there we couldn't do that, but you don't want the risk of those fish running and they end up getting around the island on you. So we're fishing just to this patch of reeds, and that's where it's producing them. And of course right in the middle of my lunch, which I think Susie has finished. You finished my lunch, Susie? Are you guilty? Oh, I wasn't really done anyway. Right, I'll get this rod back out, see if we can't pick off another one. Yeah, still just those 2 fish, nothing more to report since. Been very quiet the last sort of couple of hours. Still an odd fish showing up along that margin, but definitely not as many as there were. But this is the sort of time of day, seems to be in all fisheries where sort of around that lunchtime period, it's just gone about 2:30. Or it just seems to tail off. It's always, don't profess to know the reason for that. It's obviously something to do with daylight hours or where the sun is in the sky or whatever, but it always seems to tail off about this time. But for any that are new to this channel, I've just come across it. Obviously we're based in Northern Ireland, Ivy Lodge, Carp Fishery. The fishery runs on a membership basis. If you go back to some of the first vlogs that we've done, or check out the link below the video here for the website, I'll give you more details on how we run the place and how we run the fishery. But these vlogs are basically based on my own fishing at the fishery here. Obviously me owning and running the fishery and being on site 24 hours a day, I get to see what works and what doesn't work. So a lot of it's based towards our members and towards, I suppose, beginners to carp fishing. Carp fishing is still very new in Northern Ireland. I've been doing it now for 20 plus years, but a lot of our members and a lot of the guys that fish here would be quite new to it. So we keep things quite simple, tactics wise. Again, how I do my own fishing, I fish quite simply anyway. I don't overcomplicate things, I don't see the need to. But I'll say as time goes on the channel, I'll say we do a little bit about the runnings of the fishery and what we're up to and what we do. We're going to get more into that as time goes on. I say I'm quite new to these vlogs. I'm only getting sort of used to editing and all that sort of thing, so hopefully as this time next year we'll be a whole lot further on. But I say the rest of the winter here the work's very repetitive, just busy, as I said earlier, trimming down the banks, tidying up, just keeping on top of everything for the winter. Come February time we'll be netting the fishery again, and that'll sort of kick us off the year with the sort of new projects coming in and so on and so forth. So hopefully we'll do a lot more filming of those and give you people a bit of an insight into sort of the daily runnings of the fishery. And we'll sort of maybe try and do like a weekly vlog of what we're up to and the sort of work that's involved in running it. But that's the plan anyway. So it is. So that's the sort of thing you're interested in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the wee bell. Give us a wee like, and that'll keep you all updated of how the channel progresses and how the fishery progresses over time. But so it's looking good for an hour bite or two this afternoon. Hopefully it'll produce a couple more, but if it doesn't, can't grumble. 2 fish in the winter time, can't be bad to that. That's a good day. Just being out in the bank's a good day. I say fish is a bonus. Being out in nature, being out enjoying yourself. I was actually down here the other night, quite late on. I managed to film an owl. down along the back bank, which I'll show you after this little clip. I'll put a wee bit of footage up of it, which was great to see. It just shows the environment we've created here with the fishery. You know, it's not all about the fishing, it's all about the wildlife too, and all the things that come with it. That's the plan anyway. So we'll go see if we can't get anything more, and we'll keep you updated as the day goes on. That's it for this session. What do you think, Susie? Everyone's packed away. Everyone's on the trolley. Just the more or less the rods and the mat to go. But no more fish, just those two earlier. A couple of nice ones, can't complain. So yeah, that's good enough for a winter session. So we're into the sort of first week of November now. You really are into winter tactics. Well, you saw what I was doing there. Just small PVA bags, casting about, seeing, showing fish, working out where they are, what they want. Every day is different in the winter, so you're going to get short spells of feeding, that may be 1 hour in every 24 hours or 48 hours, but it's all about putting the effort in. The more effort you put in, the more, or the better the rewards will be. What do you think, Susie? That do us tonight? Susie just knows I put that chair away. Aren't you, Susie? Where to sit now? Right, we'll get these packed away. Thank you all for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the wee bell, kept updated, give us the video we like, and we'll chat to you next time.